What's up, TRC fans? Don't miss our upcoming event, TRC Street Kings at Palm Beach International Raceway.
My name's Lee Dennis, out here at Palm Beach International Raceway. Behind me I have my 2020 GT500. It's tuned by Palm Beach Dyno with E85. It does have ID 1050X injectors and a 265 pulley with cat deletes. Today we did do the fastest mile an hour trap speed. Our car went 144 at 10:15. The record we broke today, we actually was at the first pass today. You know, it went, like I said, 144 miles an hour. Honestly, we got it done last night. We drove it here today, untested, and just threw it on the track and went 144. And with a 2.65 pulley, it makes 16 pounds of boost. It made 835 horsepower. And our goals, right now we're unable to unlock the TCM, so we're still running the factory TCM. Later on, we'd like to unlock the TCM and get a into the nines, break the record for that too. A little bit of background on myself. My first race car-ish was a 93 Pro, made about 540 horsepower. It was a lot of fun, and then just decided I wanted to up that, so I bought a 2005 Mustang. built motor, 76mm turbo, sold that car. I've been out of the racing scene actually for about 3 years. Then they came out with this thing, I just had to have it. So honestly, when they first released the car, they didn't release pictures, and I wasn't sure I was going to get it. And as soon as Ford released all the pictures and the numbers, I ordered mine right away. I just want to give a shout out to TRC and Javier. You guys threw a great event. Had a blast out here. You guys are great.
We got the Tang GT500 going against Gio's Porsche. Got the thumbs up. Let's get it. Those brakes work really good, huh?
Oh yeah, they do.
What a badass car, man.
It's not bad. I'm gonna run that back.
All right, for sure. We can get another run in. What's done to the car?
It's got a 275 upper. It's got ID 1050s on ethanol with a custom X pipe and Palm Beach Dyno too.
Nice, man. Real nice.
I make about 810. He makes about 830.
Oh, okay.
So it is what it is. He should win, but I think it can be closer.
Oh yeah, we can get a closer matchup for sure.
Yeah, let's run that back. My name is Steve. I go by Iconic GT500 on Instagram and YouTube. I'm originally from New Jersey, currently reside in Delaware. My car is the 2020 GT500. It's a base package with Recaro seats, technology, black roof, stripes, and carbon fiber interior. I took it down to Palm Beach Dyno. I'm good friends with Rob Shoemaker, even before he came down there. I love what he does. We started with just a tune on the car. We gained a good 40-50 horsepower. Then we added a custom X-pipe from AMG Automotive. We picked up another 40 or 50. I went on a family vacation down in South Carolina. Rob and Ken called me up and said, hey, if you're still in the area, there's this TRC thing on Sunday. So I convinced the wife, I guess I'm going to Florida, babe. And I'm here. So while we were here, Ken decided to throw a pulley and injectors onto the car. So we've got a 2.75, we're seeing about 15 pounds of boost. We've got ID1050X's, so we've got a 93 pump gas tune, made about 760 to the tire. And then we've got a E85 tune, we made about 815 to the tire. So far, our best today has been, the first pass was a 10.6 at 140, but it spun off the line. We hot lapped it right back around, lowered some tire pressure, launched it again. We went 10.2 at 138, but I had to lift in third gear. The tires spun a little bit, so I puckered. So the car started with the tune and cat delete. We gained some good power on pump gas, race gas. At that time, the stock tires weren't going to hold, so we threw on our AAA-Rs onto the factory rims. For the roll race and then drag strip, they're actually working rather well. I'd like to drop down to an 18-inch tire setup here pretty soon, so we can put down some good 60s. So I really wasn't into racing until I was about 17, 18 years old, but my father was. He used to have a Nova that went like 960s at, I don't even know. So I would always be around racetracks. It wasn't until I graduated high school that I really got into cars. I was actually into racing trucks. I had a Dakota RT to start. I moved from there to a 99 Lightning, and that thing was amazing. That's when I fell in love with Ford. JLP upper pulley, exhaust, went like low 12s, but an amazing truck. I decided to get away from racing for a little bit. Then I came back to it and decided to buy an S2000. It was built originally by T1 Race. It made about 700 to the tire. It had a 266. Brought it home. That wasn't enough. Took it to the track, lifted the head, sent it over to the shop and said, well, while the head's off, let's just upgrade the turbo to a 64, 66. That thing was a monster. It laid down a little over 830. I bought another built motor, an Inline Pro 2.0. We threw a 6870 on it. We did a CDO09 swap with a Ford 8.8 rear. It made about 900 to the tire. I got a couple days out of it, but you know, being almost 40 years old, driving around a Honda S2000 is not really my thing anymore. So I had just got that back together, and a week later, they launched this car. That's when Ford released it, and I was like, I gotta have it. As soon as they said rear-wheel drive V8 supercharged DCT, just like the M3 that I loved, I was like, I sold. I parted out the S2000, parts were gone in about 3 weeks, went and found a dealership, Bob Ruth Ford, said, take my money, and they gladly did. Now I was supposed to be one of the very first GT500s delivered. Ford had some problems, so I got pushed a little bit, but I was still the first iconic silver one, and obviously one of the first 10 delivered in the world, and I'm pretty happy. So I'm putting a lot of faith and trust in Palm Beach Dyno, and they have not let me down. This week has been phenomenal. I couldn't ask for a better shop or group of guys to be around and to work on that car, because this is a personal car. It's not a shop development car. It's mine. It's got to last for a while, and they're taking care of me. So I would like to be in the 9s, but more importantly, the mile an hour, because I'm not really a drag racer, and I don't want to drag race this car too much. I do like the roll race and the Mexico stuff, obviously. So anywhere in the 9s at 140 and beyond is the goal, and we hit 140 already on the first pass, so we're pretty happy with that. If the weather gets a little better and the track comes around, a 9.999, and I'm sold. But right now, the car is perfect, perfectly streetable. I don't know how much further I'm going to push it. Probably Datsun clutches when they come out will be the next mod. I'll do an intercooler reservoir to keep the IATs down, and 1320 junkie porter blower, and I think the car is going to be an animal. So I'm almost there. I've had the car 3 weeks and I'm already halfway done building it. I've had a great time today. I want to say thank you to that racing channel and Javier for the invite. This is wonderful. I'm meeting some guys I've never met before. Everyone's a true enthusiast. A great time. I would say that anybody that wants to see what their car can do in a very controlled and low pressure day, definitely come check these guys out.